right. I think we are set here. Let's see. Yeah. Audio, right? All right. And let's get the this one out of the way. Get a little bit here. All right. All right. So I think we are live. Let's me check quick. Is this? Oh. Yeah. All right. Here we go. I think we are set. All right. Let's make sure we are in here. Got the live chat. I'm sitting way too far back. Let me reset the view a little bit. There we go. All right. That's better. So today we are going to haul some passengers. And how we're going to do that? We're going to use the EFB tablet. We're going to use the mass imbalance for the aircraft. Get the seats. Let's wait till it's loaded in. And we're going to quickly fill this one up. There. And this one must be 0. Really check real quick. There we go. So we don't need the co-pilot. Load in aircraft. Load immediately. All right, and then we're going to close the tablet. So now our co-pilot is gone. Oh, we don't see any passengers yet. That's weird. Let's go back in here. Load in aircraft. Weird. Let's see. No, she's back. I don't see my passengers. Weird. I just had passengers, but now they're all gone. All right, let's empty the aircraft real quick. Load, and then fill back up. Like this. Now let's see if I get some passengers. Not yet anymore. Well, that's kind of strange, because normally it will fill up. Reset config. Let's try again. If it's not working, well, then we have a problem. No passengers. Normally they are here. All right. That is kind of strange, but anyhow. Why is it not working? Well, never mind. We're going to fly and we're going to sort it out on the next sortie. Oh, if you're watching, I'm Mike, VirtuSim. I've got my phone somewhere here, so I have to move it out of the way. We're going to fly with the Black Square Caravan. From Black Square, of course. And I've got a passenger mod, but they're not showing. I did a reset of the flight, but now they are not loading anymore. So maybe one thing that I can do, but then I have to reset the whole flight. No, never mind. Do you want to see passengers or not? If not, if you don't care, I don't care. All right. Let's start her up. There we go. And then the beacon light is on. Let's get the battery on. Yeah, this one tonight. Let's test everything. That's all working. This one can come on. And now let's wait till it's initialized. There we go. All right, and from here we're gonna Check the circuit breakers. Circuit breakers are all in here. That is all good. Right. Booster pump is on. Ignition is on. Starter light is on. And we're gonna watch the NG rising above 12%, and we're gonna let it stabilize around 18. There we go. Then we're gonna add fuel. ITT is rising 720, 10 to 20. NG still rising. This one must come above or around 52%. Right, that's good. Fuel boost pump normal. Starter is off. Ignition normal. And then reset the generator. Let's get it around 7,000 feet so we don't hear all the beeps. Let's get the rest of the lights on. That's good. Let's have the ventilation on. There we go. We're not going to use ATC today. We're just going to fly around the Canary Islands. So hope you're going to enjoy this little flight. Let's check. Everything is free. Radar, everything is working correctly. 21 degrees. I've got the chat in here, so if you want to say something, feel free, and then I can read it and respond back to you. Alright, so we have a flight plan up here. We're just gonna fly first around this island and then pick up the track. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna fly around this island, pick up the track to La Palma, land there, do another takeoff. And then from here we're going to all the other islands, and then we're gonna end up somewhere here at Gran Canaria, Lima Bravo. That's another island. So we're gonna do a little bit of island hopping. Alright, parking brake set, brakes checked, flaps are set. Let's check the wind. We got 22, 24 knots wind. And there's the beta range. We're gonna check out the islands and the airports a little bit and do a little bit of flying. We got real weather on, or live weather. And hopefully the stream is doing well. Let me know if the sound is okay, if you can hear me and hear the aircraft as well. I did change a few settings, so hopefully it's okay. Lots of wind, got some turbulence on. Alright, let's turn around here and then we'll take off. Here we go. I don't know why we have stopped now. Here we go. All right, that is set. Let's set the heading. That one is set. Go to GPS. Fuel goes to high. And we are set to go. Lots of wind, a lot of crosswind. Oh, power set. Whoa, that's a lot of crosswind. 27 knots coming from the 2 o'clock position now. I think we have about 20 knots crosswind. Flaps are coming up. We're gonna climb out. First, let's go around this island, and then we're heading to La Palma, which we can see the island already at our 1 o'clock position. It's gonna get some altitude. I think around 4,000 feet, 3,500, 4,000 feet will be okay for this flight, for this leg. And we can stay just below the cloud base. Oh, yeah. FS Realistic doing its work. Beautiful coastline here. Look at that. It's beautiful, man. And then slowly we're gonna climb up and then go around this island just to get a little bit of a feel. So I think the passengers didn't show because I did the reset of the flight. I did a flight earlier. Did a reset of the flight, and I think then the mod is not loaded in for the passengers. So might want to have a look at that later, but for now it's okay. Oh man. Check if it's okay here. Yep, fine. All right. So if you're watching, come and say hello in the chat. Do I know who you are, where you're from? Maybe. Do you like to fly in VR or do you like to fly on a monitor? We're getting into some clouds. Let's stay around this altitude so we won't go into the clouds. Look at this, it's beautiful, man. Yeah, around 3,000 feet should be good enough. So no ATC, but maybe later on another track we can do a little bit of ATC with say intentions. Temperature is a little bit cold. Alright, this should do it. The Black Square Grand Caravan, beautiful aircraft to fly with. We got 27 knots of wind in the tail. Wow. Wow, this scenery is beautiful, man. Switch this one to normal. We're just gonna fly around the island and then we're gonna pick up the track to La Palma. Just discovering the Canary Islands or Canarias. Coming over this part of the island, and with this wind we can expect a little bit of an updraft. I think here got the wind in the tail. There's the updraft, there you see. Just as I expected. Then further down here we can expect a little bit of a downdraft. So be prepared for that. We're gonna have a look on the other coastline of the island. Let me get the jet a little bit further away. There we go. Stunning, beautiful, man. Still sim update 4, so this is not the beta, but I love it. I love how we got some cirrus clouds now, looking beautiful. And I'm also using Rex Atmoscore to enhance the weather a little bit. 3,000 feet. Look at this coastline. It is beautiful. What's that spot up there? But still, since Microsoft 2020, we still have these black lines in the ocean. It's not correctly aligned. Water things, when you fly over it, you won't see it anymore, but it's still there. They probably haven't found a fix for it yet, but yeah, it's still there. Sailing boat there. Right, so 90 degrees over left, and then we're gonna pick up the track to La Palma. There's less wind on this side. Let's stay around 3,000 feet. That should be good enough. And these are volcanic islands. Excuse me. Yeah, the landscape is beautiful, man. There's one of the other islands. We're gonna go after La Palma. We're going to that island. So let's just follow the coast. Look at this road. Wow. The views you get are so beautiful. And hopefully it shows on the stream, but yeah, this is beautiful, man. Love this. Some windmills up ahead. So once we are at La Palma, I'm gonna restart the flight so we can have some passengers, because I do want to see some passengers in the aircraft, but they just didn't load. Right, back at 3,000 feet. See if we can get some ATC going. Right, and I think we got some C and some in-flights. All right. All right, now let's get say intentions up and running here. Oh, that's a big window. One, 2, 3, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5. All right, let's go to 1, 2, 3. 6, 5. Transfer. Center, Papa Hotel, Yankee Kilo, Victor, Grand Caravan. VFR from El Hierro to La Palma. Request VFR flight following at 3000 feet.
Papa Kilo Victor, safe position, heading and destination.
And Canary Control, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor is over at El Hierro Airport at 3000 feet. Heading is 010 VFR to La Palma Airport with VFR flight following. Thank you very much, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor. Hello, it's Supreme Me 1. Do you have any YouTube app chat in VR?
Flight following is on request. 124243 then.
Squawking 4243 and identing Papa Kilo Victor.
Papa Kilo Victor, radar contact. To north of Hierro at 2900 feet. El Hierro Island, QNH 1021.
QNH 1021, Papa Kilo Victor. Yeah, I do have, well, it's a software, it's called Open Kneeboard. And then you can bring any window into VR. I cannot move it around with the mouse, but if I want to center it like this, so where I watch, that's where it's gonna center. So for me, now I can't see my instruments, so I'm just gonna look right here and a little bit forward, and I'm gonna center it right there, so I can read it easily in VR. Open Kneeboard, it's free, and it's great software. And even if you have a Wacom tablet, you can use the tablet and the pencil of the Wacom tablet to write on the kneeboard. But I still have to get the Wacom tablet. But it works, and I like to bring the chat like this into VR. So it's easier for me to read, so I don't have to gaze underneath my headset. And I can also put it right there. You see, it's as easy as that. But welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for watching. We're flying in the Grand Caravan. Let me get the jet a little bit out of here, and let me get this one down there. So this is the Black Square Grand Caravan. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Great aircraft to fly with. We've got a passenger mod, but the passengers didn't work now. But I have to reset that once we get to La Palma. It's about 40 miles to fly to La Palma. It's on that big island over there. So yeah, and it's very easy to get the chat into VR. You can also do that with the Pimax Play app or the Pimax software, but I think this one is better. It works great, and I can bring any window like that into VR, and I don't have to need my VR controllers to do that. So yeah, this is a very, very good application to use in VR, and no FPS cost at all. Alright, let's see. We are going to La Palma. What is that? Is that the 389? Let's go back. And let's change frequency here. Let's see if we can pick up the ADF. Yep, there it is. So we got wind coming from the right, 28 knots. So let's stay on this heading. We'll be good. Maybe a little bit back. We're almost back on track. Right. So we are still with say intentions.
Papa Kilo Victor, what's your final?
Final is La Palma Airport. Then we do the intermediate stop, pick up some passengers, and we can file another flight plan. So the final stop for us is La Palma Airport.
Papa Kilo Victor, Roger, amending your destination to GCLA.
Roger, GCLA is correct. Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor. Whoa, alright. So that's set. I love this. I didn't file any flight plan with SimBrief or whatsoever. Just while flying, getting flight following, and then we are cleared to La Palma Airport. That's the beauty of say intentions. I love this. (21 degrees outside. The inside temperature, everything here is looking good. Pressure, temperatures are all in the green. Yeah, I don't know why it will only take fuel from the right hand tank. I don't get it. It's not it. Why is that? Is that a bug or something? It should take fuel from both tanks, not only the right hand tank. So let's check if we have any failures here. No, everything should be good. There are no failures. This seems to be okay. Push the pump, the tanks. Should come from both tanks. If I go our payload, it's taking only fuel from the right hand tank. Which is weird. Hey, I don't have a passenger pilot inside here. Let's do that. Let's repair engine. Let's do that for a minute. See if it does work. Clean filters. I think it's weird that it only takes fuel from the right hand wing. I'm not sure why that is. Around 1600 feet. Now let's climb up a little bit. Still got 26 miles to go. got 13 knots wind coming from the 2 o'clock. Wow. Go back to 3,000 feet. Yeah, there's not a circuit breaker out. Let's check the fuel again. That's only 1 gallon less. Let's keep an eye on that one. All right. All right, 3,000 feet. Here we are. It's strange because I don't have any transfer between tanks. Nope. You can tap on the gouges, but this one is not doing it correctly. You see, this one is at 400, and this one is at 5 something. Alright, La Palma is tower is 1189. 1189. Enter. There is an 8, this frequency is 11825. Oh, what's this? Oh, there we go. 11825.
Papa Kilo Victor. Attention aircraft, entering the area of La Palma. You are entering a no-fly zone, designated by the Spanish government for dangerous animal activity. Turn around now. I repeat, you are entering a biological preserve with dangerous animal activity. You must turn around.
That's not for me. Ah. Let's listen to the ATIS here. Oh, 11825. 11825. Enter.
Struck ions. Advise on initial contact, you have information Kilo. La Palma Airport, information Kilo. 1000 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 36. Wind 330 at 14. Visibility 10. Broken at 3500. Temperature 19er, dew point 11. QNH 1022. Transition level 70. Flight inspection aircraft active in the area, expect possible delays. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information Kilo.
Information
La
Kilo
Palma
it
Airport,
is.
information.
Alright. We're still with Canary Control.
Papa Kilo Victor, contact La Palma Tower on 118.9er.
Switching to La Palma Tower, 118.9 at Papa Kilo Victor. There we go. La Palma Tower, Papa Del Yankee Kilo Victor at 2,700 feet. Request to Cobain bound for a full stop landing. With information Kilo, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, let's go.
Papa Kilo Victor, make straight in for runway 36.
Straight in for runway 36, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, let's go straight in for runway 36. Let's get this one out of the way, like this. There we go. Still correct. No one saying something in the chat, so we are good. Alright, all lights are on. That's all set. We got a lot of wind. Ten miles to go. There's the airport. Slowly descend. Warp goes to full. Runway 36, let's get the heading back at the 36. There we go. Visual on the airport. Then we do a quick reset of the flight. So we can we get some passengers. Because now it's all empty in the cabin. Trim, set. Right. Please come off, come off. Let me see, where is that runway? I thought I saw it, but I must have mistaken that one. Should be down here. .3. Isn't that the airport?
Papa Kilo Victor winds 330 at 14. Runway 36, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 36, Papa Kilo Victor. There it is. Behind those big buildings. Now I see it.
Papa Kilo Victor, continue visual, report final.
Papa Kilo Victor is final, runway 36 to land. Flaps set. Alright, we're not going to full flaps. There's enough wind, enough runway. Still slightly high. Alright, let's go. On the glide slope. Too red, too wide. Now they become unreliable, so here we go. Laps up. No traffic here. No.
Papa Kilo Victor, exit at Bravo is able. Contact ground on 121.8.
Switching to ground on 121.8. Papa Kilo Victor.
Papa Kilo Victor.
Ground. Papa Tal Yankee Kilo Victor, runway vacated. Request to taxi to the nearest apron to pick up some passengers.
Papa Kilo Victor, taxi to Terminal 1 Gate 9 via Bravo Romeo 3. Good day.
Terminal 1, Gate 9. Papa Kilo Victor. Oh, here's terminal. This is gate. Here we go. Taxi lights are on. Strobe light is off. Here we go. So we're gonna Alright. They're set. Like this. The lights off. Low idle. Right, so we're gonna reset the flight so we can have some passengers in here. That's off, alright. The battery's off. And this one. So now I'm gonna reset the flight in VR. Let's go in here. So I'm gonna go end flight here. Alright, here we go. Now we're gonna start. I don't see any islands here. Alright, go back in here. Then free flight. Alright, now we got them. Alright, so let's wait. Always something. It's a little bit slow. Oh, yeah. There we go. So we are at La Palma. We were at gate 9. Anyway, so that's our departure now. And then we are gonna fly to, where's the other islands? There we go. Oh, it's way out here. Now it's taking a long time to load again. There we go. So that's La Palma. And we're going to La Gomera. Let's wait. And normally I do this in 2D, but you know what? Let's go to El Beriel. That's our arrival. And then from here, we're gonna add the other airports. All right, La Gomera. Add. Then we're going to Reina Sofia. From Reina Sofia, we're going to Los Rodeos. Oh, let's wait. One. Oh, no. Something did not go right here. So this is my departure. That's departure. There we go. Now this one won't load. Come on. Yes. Come on, you can do it. Add. Yes. And then we're going to this one. All right. So the time of day was around 8:48. Should be okay. Now let's wait. Well, this takes a while. I know what might be the problem. Not sure. Sometimes it helps to close some apps and reopen them again once you've loaded in, but this is not loading. All right, it's not working. Bye-bye. Gotta stop it because this doesn't work. It's frozen and it's stuck.